Okay, so the reason for this post is to get something off my mind that I promised myself I was going to do like over a month ago. And I procrastinated about it, but now it's time to put it to rest. I said that I was going to make a video and talk about Mr. Rangsit and put it on YouTube. Okay, Mr. Rangsit, most awesome taxi driver I ever met in Thailand. Been to Thailand several times. I've had good taxi drivers, not so good taxi drivers, and this guy was amazing to the point that I'm making a video about it right now, and I'm going to keyword this and put his information down here in the description panel, and in hopes that if anybody is searching ever for a good taxi driver in the Bangkok area and beyond, that they will find him. So what impressed me about him was his ability to be a normal driver, which is something that even here in the United States, it's hard to find a taxi driver that you can ride with for long distance. My first ride with him was 5 hours, and it was just very peaceful. He got us to where we needed to be on time. I was on Chang Island, and I needed to get from Chang Island up to Don Mueang Airport in Bangkok, and it takes about 5 hours. And it was just a peaceful ride. His taxi, impeccably clean, the cleanest taxi I've ever seen in the world. And it's not a brand new taxi. He takes extremely good care of it. I got some video of him that I'll run at the end of this, and you can kind of see who he is, what he looks like, and everything like that, and how he takes care of his taxi. So, with that said, he got us to Don Mueang. We flew away. We went to Callus, and we came back over a week later. And we needed to get from Pattaya down to Bangkok. We needed to get from Bangkok down to Pattaya in the nighttime, and he couldn't make it, so he sent his brother. Same service, great, jovial kind of guy. It was just awesome. And then we needed to get from Pattaya back to Bangkok a few days later because we were flying home. And he was at the hotel at exactly the minute that he was supposed to be there. Because the hotel is on this really tight street and there's no parking, he showed up at exactly the minute. Like, I was getting worried. I'm like, where is this guy? He's not like 5 minutes early. No, he showed up exactly when he needed to be, like with pinpoint accuracy. And here's the most awesome thing. It's hot and humid all the time in Pattaya. If you've never been there, you need to know, even at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's hot and humid. And when I came out, he remembered from the first time I was with him what kind of soda I drank, and he had sodas ice cold, the coldest sodas I had the whole time I was in Thailand. He had in a cooler waiting for us, for me and my wife. This guy, I said, that's when I said, I got to make a video about this guy. He's just awesome. So I'm going to roll some video right now of him for about a minute, and then I'm going to come back and talk about him just a little bit more because he was that awesome. My taxi driver's been wonderful. Wonderful guy. Very safe driver. Very talkative with my wife. They've been conversing back and forth, telling stories and just talking. And biggest thing was for me that he's a safe driver. The taxi's very clean. And you just basically all around good service. Thailand, where luggage carts are free. New Jersey, where they charge you. Cup. That's good. call him. Okay, good. Okay, so there it is. If you're ever going to Thailand or you know someone going to Thailand, almost everybody, the majority of the people fly into BKK or Suvarnabhumi Airport. I think that's how you say it. And you can connect with him. I mean, have him pick you up. You got to prearrange ahead of time. He's not just hanging around there. And if you call after you get there, you'll be kind of a little bit, you're going to have to wait a while if you can even get him. So you call ahead of time and you tell him your flight number, everything, and he'll be like your personal driver right there to pick you up. And his rates are very affordable. Matter of fact, he was cheaper than some of the other taxis. And just awesome. We were turned on to this gentleman by my wife made friends with the lady that ran the massage service at the resort that we were staying at. They had this like little open hut next to the pool by the bistro there and everything. And we made friends with the lady that was like the manager of that ran it. And she said, this guy is my personal friend and I guarantee you great service. And she turned us on to him, and that's how we found him. And I promised myself, and I told him, I said, I'm going to make a video about you and talk about it. So there you go. Best taxi driver ever, Mr. Rangsit.